Hey guys, just doing a quick video today on grouping and versus solo. If you're wondering why I'm going so slow in this video, just messing around, it's because, as you know, I got hacked last week, and when I got hacked I was in the middle of changing my spec, so I didn't have enough orb regrets to fully change my spec, so I'm kind of at the mercy of the game right now. Anyways, so if you don't know already, in Path of Exile, when you're grouping, you get increased drop rates of items. Well, it increases all drop rates except for maps. So, unfortunately, being in a group is not going to help you get more maps. So, it's more efficient to, if you're solo, or if you're not in a defined group, to actually solo farm maps, because people will just take the maps and you don't get any benefit from it. But if you have an actual good group, doing maps together is the best way to get loot in the game, in my opinion, because although you don't get increased drop rates of maps, if you're all doing the maps together, then you're still getting a increased drop rate of other items. Some reasons why I don't like grouping like pugs is the loot system in this game, because it's just pretty much free-for-all loot, and as many of you have found out, in free-for-all, people will ninja anything. So I don't want to turn this into a loot rant, but that's one detriment for grouping up. Second of all, I think that it's much safer to be in a group, because you have all these other people that you can rely on. You can be a little bit more lazy. Like I said, since I'm in the middle of in between specs, like this spec is awful, really awful. I do horrible DPS, no survivability, anything like that. So I'm at the mercy of my group. So I just do a pug, and at this level, you can make a docs grind group just in Merciless, and it will fill up by the time I load into docs. Like, it's quick. So right now the game's pretty popular, or at least popular enough that you can get groups right away on either Ledge, Fell Shrine, or Docks. Although, I'm actually gonna make another video on this, but I did some math the other day, just kind of timed how much experience. Oh my God, how much experience I was getting per hour, and in a group I actually get much more experience doing Ledge farms than I do Fell Shrine or in those level ranges, just because in a group people like wander off in Fell Shrine and like get lost and stuff like that, and in Ledge it's just one way, like you can't get lost at all, so it's much better EXP per hour. Another thing that's sucks with pugs also is, since items drop that are white are still valuable in this game, since they can have like a 6-socket will give you 7 Jeweler's orbs, or red, blue, green linked will give you chromatics. People pick that stuff up really quick too, and you don't really get a chance, although it does drop more. So if you can make an actual stable group, it's much better. But yeah, pugs are just, well, pugs. On hardcore, it's not so much the same as it is in default, because anybody that you're grouping with on hardcore over level like 30 at least knows somewhat of what they're doing. So you're gonna have a much better time pugging it in hardcore than you are in default. I've met some really atrocious players in default, and not to say that they're not there in hardcore, but it's kind of intrinsic to the design of hardcore itself, because if they sucked, they wouldn't be past level 30 probably. See, I think that's pretty much it, like just a little group rant thing. So your best bet, guys, is to find a solid group to play with if you want the best loot in the game. If you get you can get a high clear speed, and you get way more drops from maps, and then just do the maps together, and you'll be way more successful than being solo in this game. Because it's just dying in this game is horrible, and you're not going to die nearly as much as you would if you're solo. Like, so group up, find the forums, find a solid group. There's people on the Reddit forums and the Path of Exile forums that are looking for, you know, solid groups all the time, so it's not that hard to find. I'd say if also when you're in a pug, even if it says no ninja and all that stuff, expect everything to be ninja'd, so don't get butthurt when it happens. And that's pretty much it for this video. I guess I'll leave that with me killing Cole or being killed by Cole, whichever happens first, before I end this video, because I do not want to alt tab out to close this video. Yeah, you can see how little damage I'm doing with this spec. Hopefully I get the new spec soon enough. And I'm dead. Awesome. That's a great way to end the video. So, yeah, if anyone wants to sell me some Orbs of Regret, I would really appreciate that. You can message me in-game at Voidmoon. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. I gotta be level 79 forever now. Ugh.